Sports to the Bone family. Welcome back, one and all. Thank you, my peeps, for checking this video out. So, with all of what is happening with West Indies cricket right now, I was saying to myself that it would be interesting to see what some of the former players would have to say. So you can just imagine how excited I was this morning when I was surfing the internet searching for a few topics to take a look at. When I came across something that was published by the Telegraph, where Michael Holding actually did an interview and he was talking about West Indies cricket, talking about T20 cricket, the state of West Indies cricket now and the way forward. He also addressed the payment issue. So you're going to want to stick around to hear that. Plus we're going to take a look at Chris Gayle giving ICC a direct command. Yes, the universe boss as usual. So just give a listening ear until the end and let me know what you all think in the comment section. Alright, so let us kick things off with the Michael Holding part of the video. For those who have been following this platform for a little while now, you would know how much I respect and rate Michael Holding when it comes on to not only what he has done for West Indies on the field, but his contribution to the game off the field. But Michael Holding is a man like this since he retired, he retired from commentating and stuff like that. You know, it's really difficult to get anything out of him cricket related. So I was very happy when I came across this article on the Telegraph where he was talking about the West Indies team. So let us get straight into it. So this is Michael Holding right here. First thing he spoke about was the thing where people are saying that the youngsters are no longer interested in cricket. This is what Michael Holding had to say. The youngsters losing interest in cricket has been said incorrectly for years. He went on to say, look at the number of West Indies cricketers that are playing in the various T20 leagues across the world. So he's saying the interest is there. That is what he's saying. So basically we see where the players are, playing for West Indies, getting established, and then the interest basically shifts towards the T20 leagues. So Michael Holding went on to say that, and I quote, that's where the interest is because that's where the money is. He said, playing for West Indies alone, they get left behind, end quote. So the interviewer asked him then if it's a case where the players are being drastically underpaid, why they don't want to play for West Indies. And this is what Michael Holding said, and I quote, they are paid what the board can afford, what the board can afford. If the T20 tournaments weren't around, it would be a good salary. They earn more than what 95% of the rest of the people in the Caribbean do. But all those players, they earn more than 95% of the people in the Caribbean do. So he went on to say, but compared to the T20 earnings, it's drastically small. That is what he's saying, end quote. This is my thing now, my viewers and subscribers. I agree with what he's saying, that the board pays what they can afford to. But we have to remember that because that is what the board can afford to, doesn't necessarily mean, the players are going to settle for that and do that. You understand? And Michael is saying that they earn more than what 95% of the regular Caribbean people earn. And I agree. Well, I don't know the math. I don't know the exact percentage, but most of the cricketers earn more money played than regular people. But that being said, that doesn't mean that they are going to, turn down the different leagues to play. So I get what Michael Holding is saying, that it would be nice if they can just be satisfied with that and represent the region. But patriotism not really working these days again at all. Right, so let me go down into some more stuff that Michael Holding spoke about. So he went on to say they are not the only ones, talking about Andre Russell, Sunil Narayan and these guys. He's saying that the other West Indies players are all over the place playing in the different leagues. So the major ones that we are trying to get into the team you know, they are not the only ones. Even the ones that we don't consider to be the top superstars as yet, they are all over playing. And they will probably reach a stage where it's going, you know, you might want them, but it's going to be hard to get them because of the cash. I am assuming that's what he's saying. So, let me go down in. So this section now is talking about the way forward. So this is what Michael Hollin is saying, and I quote, "It's about identifying talent and then developing that talent." Right? There, he said, there needs to be a situation where the guys are first identified. There's a clear pathway from the first class and regional cricket to the A team and to international cricket. And I 150% agree with that. Anybody that is understanding the cricket and watching the cricket would know that. We tend to compete up to the youth level, but that transition phase, there is a problem. Right? The regional cricket is a problem, and then we're not even playing a lot of A teams. We're not going on a lot of A tours anymore. So I agree there. Mikey went on to say thereafter, it's about how you consistently back it with your brand of cricket in the place with the right structure to ensure not just periodic success. So you want to make sure that you have the brand of cricket he's saying that is, you don't just have success every now and again. He went on to say, you know, want sustained success. So that is what he had to say as it relates to the whole West Indies thing, mapping. Yeah, so I agree with Michael Hollin on this one, my viewers and subscribers. I mean, it has always been clear that we need to identify talent, we need to have a system in place, and all of this comes with you need capital, you need funds to really get these things up and running. So, you know, saying this is all good and well, but all I can say, you know, I'm happy to see Michael Hollin addressing West Indies cricket once again. It's at a stage now where, you know, quite a few of these former players, they are probably trying to stay far from West Indies cricket because it's a lot of heartbreak. I can understand. You know, they would have helped to build the cricket, and to see it as it is now, you know, it's really tough on them. Us as fans, we haven't played for West Indies and it hurt us so much. So you can imagine some of those guys. You understand? So let me know what you think about what Michael Hollin is saying, where this is concerned. About the whole payment thing, saying that, you know, if the T20 leagues weren't around, the amount of money that they make playing for West Indies would be more than enough. Do you all think that's a fair thing to bring across right now? Because that is probably going to have people debating whether or not people should totally quit play these leagues and just play for West Indies. Don't see that happening anytime soon, but I might be reading it wrong. So that is why the comment section is always open. You can let me know what you think. And finally, before we go, Christopher Henry Gale once again showing, you know, why it's called the Universe Boss. So the ICC put together a little, I don't know if I call it tribute, a little video clip, I don't know, maybe 10-15 seconds long, where they had some sad images of people like, you know, Ian Bishop, Darren Sammy, couple of our players, some of our fans, Carlos Brathwaite, and put a little sad theme over it and have something written in the middle about disappointing. You know, basically it's after we fell out of the World Cup. You know, so Chris Gale just went on their Instagram page right underneath it and said, delete this now. You understand? So let me know what you all think, if Chris Gale should leave it, should leave it and just let the ICC rub the West Indies players, seeing that they are the ICC, they are the ones that are pumping money into the cricket. Let me know what you all think on that. That is basically it, you know. Go and leave it right here for now, my peeps. Big up on yourself.